You're listening to Ember Ridge Radio, 98.5 on your dial. Some stories get buried in the mountains. Others get broadcast after midnight. Welcome to Letters from Ember Ridge.
Hey there, Night Owl. The rain's coming down on the Blue Ridge tonight, but it's warm in here. Settle in. You're listening to the voice of Ember Ridge.
I'm Q, and this is the porch where the town comes to sit a while. So look, if you're new here, welcome home. If you've been with us a while, welcome back, Emberkin. You already know the deal. We sit, we listen, we let the town breathe. Welcome back, Emberkin. Third Thursday in June. And this one is bittersweet. Last episode before we start season 2 of Letters from Ember Ridge. The last interlude before the porch hands itself over to a whole new love story. Don't worry, we'll be back after season 2 to give you all the hangover vibes. The only audio newsletter you need to subscribe to. Today we open the porch on two women who've been holding Keena Sinclair Ashford up since 7th grade. Tish Stafford Cox. Quetta wins. Two friends, same hometown, two completely different lives that both work for them. And then the big one. We finally get to tell y'all what season 2 is. But first, the Ridge this week. The fish fry at Mount Olive Saturday was a sellout. Cubby ran out of whiting by 1:45 p.m. Ruby was in the kitchen running plates. Every penny went where it was supposed to go. Vacation Bible School is fully funded for the summer. Nick at Night is on the calendar. Y'all showed out. I just want to say that. Out at Moore Farm, the early peppers are coming in. Lena Burns has been by twice this week already. Whole town's pretending not to notice. We'll come back to that one in a few minutes. And the book, From the Start, drops in 12 days. Tuesday, June 30th. Keena and Deacon. The full love story. If you haven't pre-ordered, I need you to fix that this week. The first 10 reviewers get a snail mail package mailed from Cornflower Lane. I am not playing about that. Be one of the 10. On the porch with Tish Stafford Cox and Quetta wins. I'm telling these two stories together because they are two stories about the same girl in the middle. Keena Sinclair Ashford. Tish and Quetta have been friends with Keena since 7th grade. The three of them sat at the same lunch table, skipped the same boring assemblies, got in the same level of trouble. They were in the hallway when Keena said yes to Deacon Ashford. They were the friends who stood by her when she found out she was pregnant in 11th grade. They were in the front row at the courthouse the day she married Deacon. Today, they're 40 and 39 years old. And the two lives they've built since high school could not look more different. That's the point. Tish Stafford Cox lives on Silas Lane in the suburbs of Ember Ridge. She is married to Jimmy Cox, 16 years, a man she genuinely likes. The two of them have 3 kids, Jay, who's 16, Kayla, who's 15, Josiah, who's 10. Tish is HR director for Ember Ridge County Schools. She has a chef-designed kitchen that every adult in this town has somehow ended up eating in at some point. She loves to entertain. She loves you enough to hurt your feelings. Here's what Tish does. You call her crying about a man who isn't answering your text, and she'll say, without sweetening it, "Baby, you don't have a communication problem. You have an expectation problem." She is not anti-love. She is anti-foolishness. When Tish was 28, she almost married the wrong man. Called off the wedding herself, lost deposits, lost some friends who didn't agree with the call, started over. Met Jimmy Cox about 2 years later, and now she sees a red flag from space. That's the kind of friend Tish is. Snacks in her purse, a Costco membership she actually uses, leaves the cookout early because somebody has practice in the morning. Gives you practical gifts. Knows everybody's business, but doesn't spread it. If you want to know what Tish wants from this next chapter of her life, she wants a vacation without those kids. She wants to get her oldest through college, and she wants to find the woman she was before she became everybody's mother. Now, Quetta Wins is something different. She lives in a downtown condo in the Manhattan district. Floor to ceiling windows, plants thriving, no roommates, no kids, no chaos. By choice. She owns a boutique luxury travel company, sends Black women to places their grandmothers told them were not for us. Turks, Tulum, Charleston, Napa, Paris. Uses points for everything. Travels in leopard luggage, leopard scarves, leopard shoes. I don't make the rules, I just report them. Quetta was married once, divorced at 34, and here's what she did after that divorce. And y'all should sit with this for a minute. She spent 3 years rebuilding her whole life. And one of those years, she bought herself the engagement ring she'd been waiting on a man to buy her. Wore it on her right hand, smiled about it. And she would tell anybody who asked, never wait for somebody else to give you the life you can give yourself. Then she went and lived it. Years later, when she was 37, when she had stopped looking, a man moved to Ember Ridge from somewhere else. James Robinson. Although nobody in this town calls him James. Everybody calls him Country. He's got his own thing going. He saw her thriving. Couldn't believe his luck. They're engaged now. She still wears that right-hand ring. Quetta calls everybody baby. Orders champagne for the table, even when it's not anybody's birthday. Cries at every wedding she attends. Knows every birthday in her phone book. Saves houses on Zillow she will never buy. She is the rich auntie energy this town didn't know it needed. What Quetta wants in this next chapter? A second home near water. Retire by 55. Be the favorite aunt to every godchild she's collected. Host girls' trips for the rest of her natural-born life. 2 women, same class at Ember Ridge High, same group of friends since 7th grade. Tish chose marriage and motherhood. Quetta chose neither. Both of them are full. That is what I want y'all to take with you. There is more than one way to be a grown Black woman in this country who got exactly what she wanted. All right, Emberkin, the handoff. 2 weeks from tonight, Thursday, July 2nd, the porch opens on season 2 of Letters from Ember Ridge. It's called Ash More of You. Say it out loud. Ash more of you. Ask more of you. That's the title. That's the question. That's the whole story. It's a love story. Her name is Lena Burns, 31 years old, built a hot sauce empire from a 500 square foot apartment kitchen on Raleigh Street, before shifts and after shifts, and on Sundays when she had no business working. Called it Burns So Good. Y'all are about to know that name. His name is Ash Moore, 33 years old, runs his late Uncle Calhoun's pepper farm out at Moore Farm in Overbranch. Talks less than any man you've ever met. watches everything. And he walked away from a billion-dollar family operation to plant peppers in red clay. You read that right. $1 billion. I'm not telling y'all why he walked away. That's the chapter. This season runs through the next few months and show you a little fall weather in Ember Ridge. You'll get to see more farm in red clay, Ruby's hot apple cider on the counter at the Chi Cafe by Thanksgiving, the Lake Ember boat parade in December, and one Sunday morning at Mount Olive Baptist, Sister Nora Waiters is going to stand up and sing Hold On the way she's been singing it for 30 years. And you are going to feel that gospel in your sternum. We're going to spend time with Lena's daddy, Mr. Henry Burns, a veteran, PTSD. Good days and hard days. Lena learned his rhythms a long time ago. Ash is about to learn them too, without trying to fix anything. We're going to meet Ash's cousin Trey, who's the comic relief until he isn't, and Lena's sister, Ember Burns. The two of them have a slow burn of their own simmering in the background. Next season energy, maybe? Y'all just hold that thought. And out at 11 Distillery, Rusty Sinclair's place, there's a collaboration being born. Burns So Good and Sinclair Reserve. The pepper and the bourbon. Two people who built things in private finally getting to share the room. So here's the bigger question season 2 is asking. When somebody finally walks in your door who is ready to see you, ready to wait for you, ready to ask more of you than you've ever asked of yourself, what do you do with that? Do you tell them the truth? Or do you keep building alone because you've gotten so used to it that you don't know how to do it any other way? That's Lena Burns. That's Ash Moore. That's what's coming in season 2 of Letters from Ember Ridge. All right, on the aux. This week, Valley. We found love. This one's for the lovers. For the 2 weeks of quiet on the porch that's about to come. For Keena and Deacon finally going home with you on the 30th. And for Lena Burns and Ash Moore coming up that hill on the 2nd of July. We're ending and starting at the same time. That's how this town works. Press play.
You know I really love confession. Then you walked in with intention. Show me love in every dimension. Patient when I had my doubts. Stay when others would've walked out. We found love in the wreckage of my past. We found love, finally something that could last. Through the struggle and the pain I had to face, we found love and it put me in my place. We found love in the chaos. We found love. Yeah, she had demons in her rearview. Told me about the night she barely made it through. Strip club stars, dealers with the fake love. But I saw a queen who deserved the real stuff. Tattoo artist, smooth talker. Every dude before me was a heartbreaker, yeah. But I ain't down, I'm built different. Put a ring on it. Made my commitment instant. She was damaged, I was patient. Knew her worth even when she was anxious. Now we make hits in the bedroom, in the booth. 2 stars align, that's the honest truth. You saw through all my broken pieces. Love me when my faith decreases. Turn my winter into spring. Gave me reasons not to sing. We found love in the wreckage of my past. We found love, finally something that could last. Through the struggle and the pain I had to face, we found love and it put me in my place. We found love, we found love
Sometimes the porch doesn't know whether to grieve or celebrate, so it does both at the same time. Before I let you go, if you want From the Start in your hands this summer, the novel that started this whole universe, the one with Keena and Deacon, the one we just spent months listening to, From the Start releases June 30th. Pre-order is open right now on Amazon, paperback, ebook, and binge the full audiobook on YouTube free. First 10 reviewers of From the Start get a snail mail package mailed from Cornflower Lane, hand-packed. The kind of small thing that only 10 of y'all are going to get. If you're new, Journeys of the Heart Book 1 is free on my website. 6 women, a beach in Turks and Caicos, and every single one of them was lying about something. It's the door into the bigger universe. Battle, my love. Book 5 of Journeys of the Heart, the special edition, drops July 14th. Gina and Malcolm and the truth of what comes after Holiday Reunion. And the Ember Ridge map is up at cinquantacoxsmith.com. 6 districts, 2 centuries, built from the ground up. Walk through it. See where everything happens. Get ready for Season 2, Ash Moore of You, with Lena Burns and Ash Moore. I'm signing off. And remember, around here, every mountain got a story. All right now, that's going to do it for us here at Ember Ridge Radio. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next broadcast from the mountains. And if you're just finding us, Season 1, From the Start, is streaming right now as a full audio series here on YouTube. Episode 1 is already waiting on you, or you can binge the full audiobook. You can also pre-order the ebook and paperback edition down below and bring Ember Ridge home with you. I'm your host, Q, Cinquanta's alter ego. She exists in fiction, so I could survive in reality. Until next time, Emberkin, we'll leave the porch light on for you.
We found it when we least expected. 2 broken hearts that got connected. Never making magic, no more tragic endings. This type of love, yeah, like keeps on descending. Yeah. We found love.